Thank you. Thank you very much. The governor and your deputy, Madam Kulundu, the government spokesman, my friend, Mr. Kreide, deputy governor, and all protocols of service, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very great day for the people of Kenya. And we want to thank the IEBC for organizing this session so that those who are participants in the elections can have opportunity to be briefed and to also share their views with the IEBC. This is a non-partisan occasion. I therefore am not going to be talking here as ODM, as CORD, or as NASA. I'm talking just like another Kenyan because we are also addressing the Kenyan audience today. It is a very important occasion, and we must go into it as Kenyans, not as members of this party or this other party. So the partisan day will come when Kenyans are making a decision on the 8th of August. Before that time, we must work together, we must close ranks as a people. So don't begin to fight on partisan basis when people are registering as voters. Let them come and register as Kenyans. Because if somebody is transferring from one area to the area, he's also leaving a hole where he's coming away from, to come here. But the thing is that it may not be proper for any leader to be elected in a constituency with the imported voters from another constituency. It means that you are not going to represent the people who have voted for you. You are representing other people who are living elsewhere. You need to use the people who are there because those are the ones who you are going to represent. Those are the ones who are having problems. They say that it's the way of the shoe, who knows where the shoe is pinching. So don't bring other people who are wearing shoes from somewhere else into this other area. We need to develop and strengthen our democracy as a people. This should be our aim, that we want to use these elections to strengthen Kenyan democracy. We are in a transition, like many other African countries. I have just come from the inauguration of a president in Ghana. And when I was there in Ghana, they're saying Ghana is all the times setting the trend for the continent. They were the first country to attain independence in 1957. And they have also been the first country where elections have been held, where government has been changed through the ballot, not through the bullet. And therefore they are proud. At that occasion, the outgoing president was present, and the incoming president was also present, and they were congratulating each other. This is what we want. We want to have a situation where the outgoing regime is there to congratulate the incoming, or the opposition is also there to congratulate the incumbency. That is how modern democracy works all over the world. You've seen President Obama making a very passionate speech, his last speech to the people of America as a president. That again was a very historic occasion. So we want, therefore, to see that elaborate arrangements are made. We have just heard about Nairobi, and we hope that what we have been told here by Madam Kulundu is replicated in all the 47 counties of our country. We want the people to report after the start of the exercise, where, for example, they are noticing unusual slowness or unusual requirements being imposed by those who are in the field, so that this can be then reported to the center and remedial action taken immediately. We also want them to report late openings of stations or early closures of stations. This is also what we don't want to see happening. But we want also to appeal to our people all over the country to cooperate and be friendly to the officials of the IEBC, wherever they are. Cooperate and work closely with them. And we also want them to be patient. Don't be impatient. You see, haraka haraka haina baraka. Mwenda pole ajikwai. So therefore, give them time. And if they are too slow, report it. Don't begin a fight with them. We also would like to appeal to the schools, the headmasters and principals of schools, to allow the school children, the students who have reached the age of maturity to register as voters. Give them time to go and participate in the voter registration throughout the country. This is what we expect. We also want, and I'm happy that the government spokesperson is here, the security agencies to facilitate, not to hinder, not to scare the people who are turning up to register as voters. We've seen today a very long convoy of trucks standing around, people asking, what is the problem? What is it? The people tend to read mischief whenever they see heavy deployment of security forces. So we want those to remain in the camps, and that they only come when they are needed. We are a civil society. We don't want too much show of might, because the power, after all, rests with the people. It is only donated to everybody else. So we want the security forces to provide security, and when it is needed. Those who are charged with the responsibility of issuing the identity cards, they should do their duty. We have a situation here where we've got very many ID cards in different centers, but some of them don't belong to people from those areas. So what is emerging here is that maybe by design or by